What up? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 15 online gameplay. Today we are in week 5. Now, if anybody's paying attention out there, you might be like, wait a minute, you left off at week 3. Where is week 4? I played the game, but my recorder just froze. And the same thing happens in week 5, actually, like a little into the first quarter. I'll actually show you guys what I'm talking about. But let's take a look at the squadron. We got Bruce Miller. We got, who else? Deerdorf, and we got Webster and Sitton and a whole bunch of beautiful people. We got 99 Cam Chancellor. We got Mean Joe Green. Definitely a good amount of players that are making their season's debut. So we did win week 4, and it sucks, man, because there was one play there that Barry Sanders had that was incredible. That I was really looking forward to. But I actually recorded, all the game week 4 or whatever and didn't even look at the file. Usually I pay attention and look back at the file to make sure it's steady, because every once in a while it would just freeze and it would just stay like that. And that actually happened during week 4 of our gameplay. But nonetheless, man, this is the squadron we are heading into the game with. A very ferocious team. Yes, I know this. I know every time I win, it's because I have these guys. Every time I lose, I suck and need to no longer play Madden. I know this, but nonetheless, we still play games anyways because it is fun. Whether some people may be like, how can you even have fun with this team? Like, everybody's just so top notch. How can you even have fun? It's fun. Who don't like see Cam Chancellor smack folks? Who don't like see Barry Sanders hitting a double juke with a spin with the okey doke runaround? You know what I'm saying? Who don't like to see Chris Matthews teabag 9 people? So we won week 4. It definitely wasn't close. Definitely wasn't a close game. But right here we end up getting ball first, and this game is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So we get ball first, and as usual, we try to start running the ball. As we take a look at my opponent's team, I notice Calvin, Alshon, he's got some guys with height. He's got Wilson at tight end. So he's got 3 guys that can go up and get it. And, he definitely utilizes height. And it was so frustrating. Like, you just want to break something. But, yeah, nonetheless, as always, man, we try to utilize running the ball, trying to be successful on the ground, and hoping that right there is going to open up the game for us. So, first play, we run with Barry right there. I didn't even do a move. No double juke, no spin, no nothing. I just ran right into him. So, we go back to the run right here. Look at Bruce Miller picking up the block right there, man. He is going to be fun to run behind. Right here, we hit him with the screen, and Barry Sanders has daylight, hits the outside, and we end up scoring a touchdown as Sherman misses the tackle. So, you're going to see where it just freezes randomly on me. And when that happens, I have to unplug my Elgato and plug it back in for me to continue capturing. But so you are going to miss this drive. He does score on his first drive. But when I noticed that the gameplay froze, right here, you see it just froze. It was like this for his entire drive. Then when I look back at the software, I'm like, oh snap, it froze. Dang it. So I unplugged it. I plugged it back in, and then we'll take up from there. But he did score his first drive, so we take over. We're at 7-7, where I noticed that we actually had to unplug our Elgato and plug it back in so we can continue capturing. And thankfully, it didn't happen the rest of the game. So right here with Barry, trying to get some moves in. There are people that wanted some Barry gameplay over Bo, so that's why Barry's our number 1. One thing he cannot do, though, is catch. His catching, it is atrocious. The games that I've played, let me tell you, it is atrocious. He just drops way too many passes, just flat out wide open, and just doink right off of the fingertips. So frustrating. Thankfully, that right there wasn't an interception. On 3rd and goal right here, we go to the back of the end zone, and we end up catching a touchdown, regaining the lead. So 14-7 here. Hopefully, we can go on ahead and get ourselves stopped. The first drive, he actually ran the ball pretty well, and he didn't run any 5 wide, which surprised me that his second drive, he came out in 5 wide like almost the entire drive and was throwing dots. Like right here, he'll just throw it up casually, what you're going to see over towards the right side with Calvin and the star receivers after we get the sack. Right here, he just figured, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing it. 4th and 16, just tosses up. We got 2 guys there, 3 guys there, and just Calvin being 6'5". Very next play, throws over towards the right. We swat that down, and that right there was a 4th down, so that right there was extremely frustrating. So we get ourselves the sack, and we force a 3rd and 19. Forced incomplete pass. 4th and 20, you figure we're good, right? come out, tosses it up. We got two guys there, and he catches it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Now, I've done my fair share of clicking on. Now I refuse to click on because there's been way too many experiences with me clicking on and getting no animation for a swat or an interception. I would try, and my guys just wouldn't react. So I literally never click on. I refuse to click on because I've just had way too many, like I said, experiences where I would try and I just get no animation. Right here, nice little inside juke right there to actually pick up the first down. Trying to waste some time, trying to get in good position. Right there, we tried to screen, but Barry Sanders got caught up on his lineman, and he couldn't break out as fast as he could. So right here, we kind of roll out with Vic, get ourselves a decent game, make it a manageable 3rd and 7. End up going to a quick angle route to Irvin, and we pick up the first down. And now we're no huddling at this point. He's playing man-to-man, same play, bang, angle route. I no huddle, and he switches to cover 2, which I did not even think about him possibly doing, and I throw a pick. And that right there was definitely horrible read by me. Switched into the cover 2, but thankfully we got some users out here. So we end up snagging it. Don't test the user! He is so disrespectful as we try to go up top, but it's overthrown. That interception was huge because it prevented him from scoring. So check this out. Right, you're about to see one of the greatest catches that you're going to see this year. At least in my opinion. And I played a lot of Madden. So on 3rd and 10, right, seconds remaining, we just tossed it up, right? Is little Steve Smith out there on 2 guys. Shaboinkin! Look at little Steve Smith completely jump over and monster. Little 5'8" Steve Smith went up. I went nuts. I could not believe that catch happened. Oh, it's FMO! That right there is definitely a very frustrating way for him to go on ahead and start the half. Man, that Jimmy Johnson +2 coach, man, ever since I got that legacy coach where he got that +2 hit power, I've been noticing more and more fumbles. It's crazy. Steve Smith, as he fought into the end zone right there, that little man will fight forward like crazy, man. He just always seems to shrug off tackles right here. He tosses up one-on-one and just snags it just with ease. Just no problem. Like, forget you and your $2.5 million, cornerback Dick Lane over there. We're just going to toss it up, and we're going to be successful with it. Hits us with the screenplay right there. We do stop him on the 1-yard line. Right here, he goes 5 wide, and he ends up just chucking it out of bounds. Nobody was really open. So right here on 3rd and go, just hit me with the flat. So good play by him. Before halftime, he came out an onside kick, which had me wasting a timeout. Then he came out a regular kick, so I was pretty much prepared. He went for 2 for whatever reason. Came out an onside kick, not really sure why. I guess he just has no faith in getting that one stop, but you're almost already putting me in field goal range. But it doesn't even matter, because when you throw dumb passes like that, don't matter if you go for onsides or not. Next play, goes up top, snags it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding. This guy's just snagging me to death. He's just tossing it up there, and he's coming down with every single one of them. Like, he's got another one. At that point, I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. So he's down 2 because he failed 2 2-point conversions, and he decides to go for the onside again. So now I was like, okay, let's not be stupid here. Let's run the ball. Let's stop trying to pass the ball and do some crazy nonsense. Keep the ball on the ground. He's playing man-to-man. I know what I need to do to move the ball against him, but I need to make sure I have the ball on the ground running successfully in order for me to do that. So we pass to Bo Jackson. We almost get the first down. 2nd and 2, we step up in the pocket, throw a real quick throw on the run right there for a nice gain. 1st and 10, we go to the counter. We get caught up right there, but we do end up somehow picking a few yards, even though we shouldn't have gotten anything. So 2nd and 6, we go back to the counter. We hit the outside, and the blocks were just beautifully there, allowing us to get to the 1-yard line, where we do end up scoring, kicking the PAT, going up 2 possessions, which is 9. So I need to make an adjustment, obviously, right? Because he's just throwing over the top and coming down with every single one of them. So it's like, you know what? We're going to make that adjustment. We're going to put Cam Chancellor over there, who's 6'3" at cornerback. Let's put Cam out there. So next time he tries it, Cam Chancellor's not having it. 6'3", a little taller, jumping 99. He's going to go up there and get it. So then he streaks from the slot, and D-Hall finally, we get ourselves a turnover. He's been throwing, lob streaks and double, triple coverage all game, and we finally come down with one. But I felt like the adjustment to do was like, you know what? He's killing me on that right side, just tossing. His guys are going to get him. Let's just put 99 Cam Chancellor out there with that 6'3" frame, but more importantly, 99 jumping. he should be able to just go up there and just knock the ball down. And I feel like that was a key adjustment. So 35-26 up 9. We run the ball right here, and we end up scoring a touchdown. And he doesn't move. After we kick him the ball, we get 3 consecutive delay of game penalties, and he got removed for excessive grieving. Or I think that's the color. I don't know. No, he lost. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. What an absolute monstrous catch by Steve Smith. I mean, I was just like, wow. I don't even know how he caught that. Like, his hands didn't even look to be above the defender's like body. I don't even know how he caught that, but nonetheless, he came down with it, and I sure was thankful. So we struggled on defense, but our offense played really well, kept us in the game. You know, even though we made some bad, stupid reads, but we got necessary stops when we need it and turned those stops into points, which is always key. So see you guys in the next video, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Love each and every single one of you guys. Yeah, excessive grieving. I knew I was right. Dang it. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace. Give it to me.